I have a little tricky situation with that page because I basically made a Latina girl a trans
Hmm.
that cut her dick off. So we're gonna run a one more because it actually works. But um, when we run up a regular girl and two types of trans, will that be too much of an issue with like chatters later on? Or because the niche is working, so we could also just go all in trans with cut off dick, but I feel most of them want to see the dick as well, so I don't want to put all the eggs in one basket, basically.
Which niche have you worked with the most before?
None, to be honest. It's tried some girl next door, but I'm pretty fresh, so this is like the first
Got you.
hybrid type. Yeah,
Got you. So in the like, I mean, have you worked more with like normal models or with trannies before?
never tried this. I
Okay.
just, yeah,
Because like if you say you have more experience, even if it's not that much more, but more experience with normal creators, that answers the question, right? Because you have to see. I'm not saying to drop the tranny right now, like you don't have to, but just keep in mind running any niche creator. I don't mean like her being a teacher or a Starbucks barista, but like she's trans or she's super overweight or she's a midget, right? Where there's a very limited amount of people that are actually into that, right? And I know at least one of you in the call is getting called out right now. I know what you're into. But that means you're playing on hard mode, right? Because if you think targeting the US on Instagram consistently is hard, try targeting people who are into trannies, right? So it's sort of possible, and there's a lot of money in it. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to scare you away, but if you have full experience with normal creators, I mean, obviously that's what you should focus on. And if you're still kind of deciding which market to go into, just keep in mind, normal girls are a lot easier, and trannies and midgets and all that type of stuff, that works 10 times better if you already know the basics by heart. Kind of like, I'll do a combat. Listen, guys, I'm sorry, all right? I'll do a combat sports example again. I'm so sorry, all right? I don't do anything else. But like, if you're trying to do MMA or kickboxing, forever, whatever, right? If you know how to punch and you know how to do footwork well enough in kickboxing, you're having a pretty good time. Basic kicks, basic punches, basic footwork, that wins you your first two fights. Does it make sense to learn tornado kicks and like all the crazy spins and spinning elbows? Hell yeah. And that's gonna bring you way more results in the future. But when it comes to winning your first kickboxing fight, it's about having enough stamina, learning how to breathe properly, and throwing punches with power. So unless you don't nail the basics and you're not able to get a normal girl, right? Don't want to be transphobic, onto a certain revenue level more or less consistently, you're probably gonna just make it unnecessarily hard for you in the trans community. Not saying you have to drop her, you can still shoot your shot, there's still money in it, and you can still work it out. It's not impossible. I'm just saying, if you can decide, I'd probably take the easier route where there's more info materials on.